Welcome to Crow Inclined, here for an energetic check-in. And today I am using the Dreams of Gaia Tarot, which doesn't have a box, so I'm just going to prop it against that one. But this is the card that came out today. This is the card of union, right? Now, in this particular deck, this is a union, but it is a union within. Okay, this is a union of mind, body, spirit. This is a divine union of your inner masculine and feminine. Okay, this is finding equilibrium with your conscious and subconscious mind. Okay, this is a harmony with your inner dialogue. This is harmony with a balance between your mind and your heart. This is radical self-acceptance. And once we reach this internal state, then it expands and we can let it sort of ooze into the world around us in a very good, juicy way. Creating a ripple effect, basically. All right, as within, so without. That's what this card is about. Accepting every little juicy detail in us, creating balance and equilibrium. This is a very empowering card. This is self-love at the nth degree. Okay, and I don't mean the self-love that we're, satisfying some ego, because as I said before, we have a balance. We have an inner balance with all of those little voices. It's harmony within that expands into our outer world. Okay, this is the message today. This is where we need to be. This is where we need to go. This is what needs to happen. Okay? All right, so I have the Wandering Star because it just seemed fitting. Oh, that's my neighbor and his truck. He's got a cool old vintage pickup that he works on. He's working on it right now. So I apologize. All right. Thank you for being here. I so appreciate you. Please like and subscribe. Share with your besties. This reading, whew, I don't know who you are, but welcome to your reading. Wow, look at that. Okay. So yeah, right out of the gate, we've got 10 of Cups. This is absolute contentment. Emotional wish fulfillment. This is the energy that we are in when we have this inner union and it spills out into the world around us, okay? Because the 9 of Cups is a very independent emotional wish fulfillment. The 10 is you and your family and your friends, and then it just ripples on and out, ripples out on and on and on. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, this is coming out in your energy. So yeah, you're not really feeling it. Why not? It's there. It's right there. So you may be in too much of an emotional state, and when we're too emotional, we're not balanced. Okay, we need to have that head and heart balance. Okay, so you might be out of balance a little bit. All right. Keep in mind, though, you do have the emotional maturity to bring in this balance, okay? Warm-hearted, charismatic, empathetic, intuitive. Yeah, this is what you're going for. I'm not sure why you're sort of, I mean, this is kind of a card of not being aware of something, or being tired of trying out all the cups and just saying, I need a break. So let's just keep going here, because, and maybe that's why this card came out. Maybe you're not quite there yet. You've got an inkling though. You know it's going to bring you this. You know that you're here or almost here. There's just something you're not quite seeing yet, okay? All right, let's go ahead and get a card for this Ten of Cups. Okay. Woo! All right, that's too many. That's like 1, 2, 3, 6 cards. We're not taking that. This one did flip out, though. Tower. Hello. It's been a while since a tower has come out, but it's coming out. So the nature of this union card and this radical self-acceptance, this joining and merging all aspects of the self, this is the nature of that. Yes, it is going to bring you all of this joy and contentment, right? For you and your family and your friends and everybody around you and everyone, la, 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 la. It's going to totally blow up your foundation, though, because you may have, well, not may have, you've been thinking one way about how things are. And you're finding out with this balancing yourself that it's not, and you're going to have a totally new foundation moving forward, okay? Not all towers are bad. Actually, I think all towers are good. You know, towers are meant to put us back on the right path, okay? To bring awareness. They're meant to bring awareness on how to move forward, okay? Divine correction. How about that? A divine correction. All right. 4 of Cups. What are you not seeing? Or why are you not seeing it? Why are you turning your back? You are not turning your back on it, okay? You are actually working in the shadows. You are really manifesting something here, okay? So maybe it just appears that you're ignoring this coming in. I don't think that's the case. I think that even sitting underneath this tree, that you are working in the shadows. It may appear like you're not, maybe people think you're not doing anything, but you really are. You're getting there, okay? You're working on it through the energy of the High Priestess, through the mystical, magical, through your inner wisdoms. You're really going inward, which is what we need to do with bringing union and harmony to our inner world, okay? So you are in the process of doing this right now. That is in your energy. All right, what about this King of Cups? I'm really loving this reading because I think harmony is so important right now. Being kind is not a bad thing, and don't mistake kindness for weakness. It is absolutely not. Okay, King of Cups. I really do think I've had too much coffee today. Oh my God. All right. Oh. Yeah. Come back. How many? Something flipped. There it is. Okay. Yeah. All right. Cards fly all over the place. Okay. Yeah. Here we have them in. Yeah. It can be things hidden. It is also mystery. Intuition, dreams, 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 dreams. Have you been dreaming a lot lately? It feels like, I'm going to go out on a limb here. Not really. This is how I'm reading the cards. You can feel free to read them however you want. This is how the message is coming through to me today. This may be coming to you through dreams, okay? Trust your intuition and pay attention to your dreams because it feels like it's right here. And when we are working with the mystical, magical, and in the shadows and digging into the realms that no one really likes to go, right? Which we do with High Priestess. We are working with our shadows. We are paying attention to our dreams. We are listening to our intuition, okay? This is coming to you through the mystical, magical, okay? Oh, yeah. So it does feel like there's a fair amount of self-love going on already. It's just maybe trying to figure out that those last little bits of making all the cogs of the wheels click together in the way that they're meant to, right? It's like one of those puzzles with all the really weird shapes, and you have 3 pieces left and 3 holes left, and they all look like they should all fit in all the spaces, right? You got to find the one that fits in the correct place. That's not a very good analogy, but okay. Yeah, so here we are with a Hierophant, and the Hierophant is coming up underneath. Yeah, so karmic, it feels like this is a karmic ending with this tower. But it is coming out of knowledge and wisdom within. Okay, so finding this internal balance of the masculine, feminine, of the subconscious, unconscious, conscious mind, of, a logic and spirituality and mysticism, all of these of the masculine and the feminine. Yeah. This whole thing is karmic, okay? It feels like you've been there before and done it before, probably in another lifetime. It's just going to make you feel so good. You're so close. You're so close. So close, so close. Yeah. The 7 of Cups, it can be illusion. It feels like with this card, though, and with this card, though, and all the work that you're doing, that it's really a card of opportunities for you. Instinct. I love instinct. Many cups. Maybe you've been trying the many cups, right? It is about choices, but maybe that's why you sort of fell into this sort of attitude of, I just need a break from the cups right now. And that's why you're not seeing it. It's right there. Interesting. All right, let's go ahead and get one more card for the moon. A lot of cups here, a lot of emotion, and maybe you've been in a place of being overly emotional. Maybe the situation you're in or the people around, you're just emotional. And so understanding where that comes from and bringing some logic in and bringing in past wisdoms. Sorry, that was not focused. And I don't just mean in this lifetime. It could be ancestral wisdoms. It can be wisdoms that you've learned through past lives that you're, being called upon to bring in to create this unity within yourself. Okay, you deserve that. You deserve it. Okay. All right. Yeah, you're feeling a little trapped. There is frustration because it feels like in order to move forward, this work must be done. Okay. So maybe this reading is all about helping you with an understanding that that work must be done. There must be an internal harmony and balance with everything that is you. And once you understand that, you are no longer trapped and frustrated. Okay? The High Priestess reminds us that we have all the tools that we need to dive into the shadow and into the material. Okay, you have everything that you need to do this, and you know it because this is falling in your energy. So there may be a little bit, okay, that now the Seven of Cups can be confusion too. So there may be a little bit of confusion about how to move forward. But you are moving forward. You are trusting. You do have this emotional maturity around within you, okay? And you are able to spread that around. You are working in the shadows and with your dreams, which I do believe is where your messages are going to come through. You have all of that, but you're still feeling a little trapped because there are parts of this. The moon can be hiding things. Remember, there are parts of this, or maybe there's a key to this still that you aren't quite understanding, or a piece of the puzzle that fell on the floor and is underneath the, behind the potted plant. You can't find it, or your cat ran and took a piece of your puzzle, right? It's there somewhere. It's hidden. Finding a key to that. Oh, interesting. Finding a key to the puzzle. Here's your Hierophant with the two keys sitting right in front of him going, I've had them the whole time. All right. So there's something somewhere in your knowledge and wisdom, or with a possibility of a teacher or a mentor in your life. Someone has a key. Someone's going to give you a little bit of information that is going to click. And it could be something completely random. It could come from a completely random person. Okay, but it's going to make everything click into place. And it's going to allow you to, the bindings are loose. You're going to shimmy out of those. The swords are not even any kind of a prison, and you'll lift the blindfold and step away from the frustration, because when you have that inner balance and the inner union and all of the self-acceptance and self-love of every single part of yourself, it will expand into your material world, and everything is going to make sense. Okay, this is a karmic lesson. We all have to learn this. Okay. All right. Well, I don't know if that helped. It kind of helped me. Oh, bless you. My cat just sneezed. Yeah, there's your message. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate you, and I'm honored to bring you these messages. All right. Thank you so much, and I will see you soon. Bye.